Alrighty, and welcome. This is Beefalo Bart here, and just a quick rundown of my characters that I use on The Division. Start off with number one here, which is, well, lack of a better name, I call him Mas Fuego. You can tell by the orange gear. He is using Firecrest gear, and I'll go into each one individually and show you what I'm wearing and pretty much how they're set up. The setups are not the greatest in the world, but they get the job done for now. But Mas Fuego, try to theme out everything a little bit here and there. Second one, well, don't really have a name for him. As you can see, he's using two primaries as assault rifles. And his gear set is supported to where he gets the bonuses from that, which I believe is going to get nerfed in the next patch, but oh well. And this is my general purpose. He's a little bit of just going around, wrecking stuff, having a good time. He's got the Rhino Special, the Pakan, and PP-19, using his shield spec. He can use that SMG while being behind the shield, which makes for clearing maps that are a little bit harder difficulty, a little bit easier. And finally we go to the Pimp. Any of the named weapons that I get, right now he's got the Cassidy, the Historian, the Centurion. Pretty much all of them will get filtered down to this guy, and he's just all about looks. Doesn't necessarily have to be about doing massive amounts of damage, but just a fun character to play with. So, for that, let's go back to, and we'll look at the loadout for each one individually. Alright, with Mas Fuego here. As you can see, I've got orange on his primaries. One of my favorite rifles is going to be the Carbon 700. I've got probably 4 or 5 of them in stash. So let's take a look at the gear here. M700 Carbon, and not a bad rifle. My stats could be a little bit better, but oh well. You can see for armor-wise, I'm wearing Striker Chest, Lone Star Mask, just enough Firecrest to allow to get the turret bonus. Probably should put on the 4th item. I'm not sure why I don't have a 4th item on here for this, but I will have to rectify that, because I'm sure that I've got it. I just don't know why I'm not wearing it. But I do like using this character. Just a fun all around. So let's go ahead and check in on the next character. Alrighty, here is number 2. Doesn't look that spectacular, but oh well. Armor set, Alpha Bridge. And you can see with the Alpha Bridge, your primary and secondary are the same. Then you get all of the unique activities, and that's going to be nerfed in 1.6. I guess. But the weapons that I'm carrying right now, the LVOA and Police M4, I primarily just use the LVOA. It's got a pretty good rate of fire. Shows an easier way to show accurate numbers of what the actual rate of fire is besides this. It's pretty quick, and with the magazine capacity of 63, it makes it a pretty usable weapon. I do like using it. It's just a good all-around for clearing maps. I use the Seeker Mines and an A kit. Just something about the Seeker Mines that just, well, satisfying. You throw them out, they roll out, they hit multiple targets, and just cause a lot of havoc. A lot of fun. So I'll go ahead and I'll move on to the next character. And this is my blueberry. This is my all-around, everyday, just go out there, play around with it. And a lot of times what I'm doing with this character right here is I go around and help lower level characters level up, or just generally just help people. You know, it's just my overall fun character. As you can see, yeah, just got an eclectic set of weapons. Got the Rhino Special and the Pakon. You know, the PP-19 I've got with mag extension. It does help having that rate of fire and the magazine size. You know, I've also got the FAMAS, another great weapon. If I'm just going around using an assault rifle instead of a LMG, I'm going to use a FAMAS. The rate of fire is outstanding. You know, I carry a sniper with me at all times too. Just happen to have an extra right there that I haven't put in storage yet. And some more other stuff I just haven't dumped off yet. But this guy is pretty cool. I do like the Rhino Special. It's, well, kind of pimpy, but I like it. I don't know why I have so much stuff in here that I have no use for. Kind of a pack rat whenever it comes to these things. Hey, look, proficiency. Alpha Bridge and a Predator's Mark. Nice. Like I said, this is my general average everyday run around using the D3 armor set, you know, the defense armor set, 4-piece, so that I can use my submachine gun for when I'm using my shield. It is nice being able to do that instead of relying on a pistol, because rate of fire on a handgun, the magazine capacity and so forth, it just kind of sucks. You know, the Pakon, I've got 3 of them right now. Kind of rely on them as my primary LMGs. They've got a good reload time. Just good overall. Hey, look. I'm sure I need to upgrade the damage on it. You know, my stats are not the greatest on all these characters, but like I said, this one right here, whenever you're getting into it and things get a little bit too hairy, boom, throw that shield up, and you have a submachine gun. Good rate of fire, good controllability. I mean, when you're sitting there trying to focus in on raking up some headshots, try to knock down an enemy pretty quickly, it is a good way to go. And you can sit there and just lay into them. You know, having 111 rounds on a submachine gun with a decent reload time, yeah, it's definitely a good thing. Alright, so let's go take a look at the pimp. Alright, and welcome to the pimp. Grab a little bit of fun pills. One thing that really bugs the crap out of me is when you're going through here, it slows you down to a slow walk. Why? Why is this necessary? Stop. Alright, so welcome to the pimp. This is where I send all of my named high-end weapons, or pretty much anything flashy, like the Cassidy here, which is a gold engraved double barrel shotgun. Is it practical? Well, not really. It's kind of fun though. The Historian you see on my back is absolutely just beautiful looking rifle. You know, I love the M14, the M1As. I miss having one, but as you can see, it's just a semi-automatic sniper. There's nothing special about it that way. You know, it does have respectable damage, but it's not the greatest. Handgun-wise, no. Again, I'm a 1911 guy, so you know I'm going to have a 1911. If I'm going to be on my pimp character, then the Centurion is one of the nicest looking 1911s in the game. If you're into that. The other weapons that I've got, I carry the M700. Well, is just pimpy, I guess you could say. I'm sure there's something a lot more ornate than this, but for now, it'll do. And of course, the pack-in, gold plating at its best. As I find more of them, I'll put them on this character just so I have, the latest, greatest, coolest named weapons. I'll look for things like the Hungry Hog, the Thompson, the Tommy gun, things like that, just so I can have a good selection of, I guess you can say, my collector or my pimp. All of his guns are going to be dedicated to just having a little bit of flair or style. And look, they respawned. Excuse me, sir, but as you can see, his armor is not the greatest. Well, that was a pathetic display. But just want to play with the shotgun a little bit. So, I think we'll end it here. And this is my pimp. He'll get improved a little bit here and there. Right now, his armor set, I believe, is Strikers. So I get the set bonus for that. Not exactly sure that I like it yet, but as you can see, the numbers here, and here, not the greatest. This is my 4th level 30 with 256 gear, and it's going to take me a little time to get them refined. Then I'll go back through and refine the other ones. I'm probably going to end up deleting one of my characters just so I can have a new one that I can run through as maybe a Let's Play or something like that. But we'll go from there. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll try to keep posting more videos. Thanks.